Look, that looks like fun to me.
Meaning yes.
That's right.
Yeah, it looks fun. I love seeing the duck in Big Bear Lake with the snow on its back.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
Shot, yeah.
interesting, sort of a juxtaposition. But, you know, really, yeah, they picked up quite a bit of snow. I think Mountain High saw between 8 and 10 inches. Sierra Resort seeing plenty of it. And for us, liquid gold. That's what I'm calling precipitation this time of the year. I'm going to show you the rainy season update for the Santa Barbara Airport. The rainy season or water year, was just explaining this to CJ and Beth, is done from July 1 through June 30th of the following year. The reason why the bulk of the rain falls during the months of December, January, February, and this was set up so that we wouldn't break up that precious time period. So again, beginning back on July 1, today already seeing 13/100ths of an inch, but for the season, the important number here, we've seen over 6 inches of rain. And I got to tell you, this is the first time in the past 4 years, the last 3 being a drought, that we've actually seen above average. And right now we're at 154% of normal. Now, even though there's rain in the forecast tonight and potentially on Friday, after that we do dry out in the extended. So we're going to try to squeeze out every available drop that we can over the next 24 to 48 hours. Tonight, pretty quiet out here on land, but there is some rain off to our north and a few showers out there just to the west of Point Conception. Let me get right to it. Here's the futurecast. We're going to take you hour by hour as we head towards 10 o'clock. Rain beginning to fill in across San Luis Obispo County. 11 o'clock when we go back on the air, some showers around San Luis Obispo and Santa Maria. You can see some of the shower activity making it towards Santa Barbara by early tomorrow morning, maybe around 6 for the early risers. We're back on air then as well. Rain and perhaps a few showers lingering until maybe 9, 10 o'clock in Ventura County. I think once we get beyond that, it should be a dry day with fewer clouds and therefore some slightly warmer temperatures. Still dealing with the high surf. In fact, the advisory now extended until midnight. Sets are down quite a bit from the peak, but still 7 to 10 feet for the Central Coast. For Ventura County, sets here 5 to 7 feet. And some possible beach erosion tonight for the next few high tides in Southern California. Here's a look at the bigger picture. Here's the next cold front. This is the one we're tracking for tonight. And yeah, this is storm number 3 of the week if you're keeping track. And we're going to see another storm potentially before we improve this weekend. So through Friday night, here's this well-defined storm, but this one really aims across Northern California and the Pacific Northwest. So the storm track, that tells us, is shifting back out of our area. Just a slight chance for the Central Coast as we head towards Friday evening. I think this is a pretty nice storm, though, for the Pacific Northwest. Those areas have been drier than us for the month of December so far. Pretty unusual, but looks like we sort of flipped the coin and see some rain up there as we head towards the weekend. Drying out tomorrow, fewer clouds in the forecast. Temperature should be up a couple of degrees with the added sunshine. We'll see mostly 60s out there, although a few of those cooler inland spots could see highs in the mid and upper 50s. 60 for Ojai and 65 in Santa Paula. Santa Barbara 7-day forecast, daytime high 66 tomorrow, 65 on Friday, 68 for Saturday, and then look at that. We put together a nice string of 70-degree-plus days beginning on Sunday and extending all the way through Wednesday. You'll notice as we get beyond the end of the week, rain not mentioned in the forecast. Now, for areas north of Point Conception, we're keeping an isolated chance for now on Friday, although it doesn't look like much. And in terms of tonight, I didn't really mention or estimate a rainfall total. Thinking well under half an inch. So nothing like what we saw last night or the previous 2 storms. Some spots could see a few tenths of an inch, and every little bit definitely helps at this point.
Oh, you bet.
Yeah,